First, let's make this clear. This Cayenne is no normal hybrid. Porsche take a different approach compared to other car manufacturers in that they use a larger capacity, more powerful engine as a base and then add the electric motor. Of course, performance is always at the heart of everything Porsche do, and with an all-electric range of 27 miles, they need to be mindful of what happens when that runs out. Fortunately, anyone thinking of buying Porsche's Cayenne hybrid won't be disappointed with a 3-litre twin-turbo V6, which together with the electric engine produces an impressive 462 horsepower and 516 pound-foot of torque. That means it completes the 0 to 62 mph sprint in just 5 seconds, yet it has a claimed combined fuel consumption figure of 88.3 miles per gallon, and that's on the NEDC cycle, and CO2 emissions of 72 grams per kilometre. Impressive stuff. That said, having spent a long weekend with one, we were getting closer to 40 miles per gallon, but that was with fairly spirited driving. Charging will take around 8 hours from a normal domestic plug socket, and that time will drop to 2.5 with a 7.2 kilowatt charger. The hybrid system works for a central motor that feeds directly into the drivetrain to provide electrical assist. The car will then figure out, in an uncanny smoothness by the way, whether you want to use that additional power resource to assist for efficiency or performance on a real-time basis. The driver can switch between 4 modes: e-power, hybrid auto, sport and sport plus using this switch on the steering wheel. The car will always start in e-power mode, which operates in pure electric only, providing a maximum performance of 136 horsepower and 295 pound-foot of torque. If you want the V6 to kick in, simply surpass the pressure point on the accelerator pedal. Alternatively, going above 83 miles per hour will have the same effect, although we're not recommending you go above the speed limit, of course. Most people will default to hybrid auto mode, which changes and combines the drive sources automatically for ultimate efficiency by allowing intelligent control of the powertrain based on driving profile, charge status, topology, speed, and, when a destination is programmed into the sat-nav, distance too. As an alternative to hybrid auto, drivers can choose e-hold mode to ensure that the battery's current charge status is deliberately maintained, which can then be called upon later for electric driving or boosting, or the e-charge mode. This charges the battery while driving using the combustion engine. The performance-focused Sport and Sport Plus modes reminds you that you're driving a Porsche. As with any other Cayenne, it tweaks the air suspension, gear shift mapping and throttle response. But with the hybrid, it also changes how the electrical energy is deployed. Not only does it deploy more energy, it also tries to harvest it too, which is where you get into the realms of their learnings from the 919 hybrid race car. In fact, in Sport Plus mode, it's the quickest way to fully charge the battery and the most entertaining. This Sport Response button, by the way, is effectively a go faster button, which is great if you need to overtake something or make a rapid getaway for any reason. At any speed or in any mode, it will give you 20 seconds where absolutely everything is put into the most aggressive mode possible and is focused on making the car go quick, and I mean ludicrously quick. Inside, the Cayenne e-Hybrid's display and control design has been completely reworked and is broadly similar to that of the 918 Spider. In fact, Porsche has integrated a lot of knowledge gained from the development of this tech demonstrator project of 2013, and it shows. The only compromise this car seems to make is in the boot. It drops 125 litres to 645 litres as the battery sits under the floor. The power is transmitted through a newly developed 8-speed Tiptronic gearbox and all 4 wheels, and it handles itself very well indeed. Despite the additional 275 kilograms from the hybrid system, on the twisty B roads it has high levels of grip, feels composed through the corners and steers with precision. Yet on the motorway it's highly comfortable and composed. So, with more power and range than its predecessor, together with all new bodywork, the new Porsche Cayenne e-Hybrid is a good compromise, delivering proper quick performance whilst being eco-friendly. Best of all, it costs a competitive 67 grand,
which is £1,000 less than the Cayenne S, which has a twin turbocharged V6. But with the S, you get less power, less torque, the fuel economy is worse, and it emits more emissions. So it seems there's no real trade-off. The Porsche faithful will be pleased.